class 23 R triggering circuit full wave. In your syllabus, it is not mentioned whether it is full wave or half wave, but usually half wave would be enough, hence we will not take this. In case you are interested, you can study yourself. The only thing is, here you rectify, full wave rectify before applying to the load, so you get both the half cycles for control at the load. All other operations are similar. Next, RC half wave control or RC firing circuit for SCR half wave. Half wave means half wave control, because SCR is a controlling device. So here you have supply, load, and this is the potentiometer here, and this is the capacitor. Two diodes are there. So power circuit is like this, gate circuit is like this one, okay, this as well as this, these four devices. So during negative half cycle, the capacitor will charge from diode D2. You can see here, during negative half cycle, this will be positive, so current will flow like this to the peak value of the supply voltage. Say this is the supply voltage. What happens is, in the negative half cycle, when the supply becomes negative peak, the capacitor will be charged in this polarity to the full value of supply voltage. When the supply decreases to 0, that is from negative peak to 0, the diode D2 will not conduct because it will become reverse biased. So diode D2 will make the capacitor to charge to negative peak, means in this polarity, and it will retain the charge during the negative half cycle. So capacitor will charge to this value, and after that, when the supply voltage goes to 0, it will not go to 0, it will retain that value only. A small decrement will be there due to some leakage from here to here, this duration. So what happens is, in the previous negative half cycle, say both are same, okay, I am taking here, the capacitor will have a charge like this. Capacitor charge will be like this, almost same, a slight decrement will be there. So capacitor charge will be this much at this instant. That means when you begin the positive half cycle, already capacitor is charged to this value. Now during the positive half cycle, the capacitor will charge in this fashion, means it will first discharge the negative charge, okay, it is charged in the opposite direction. See, this is the positive half cycle will go like this, but capacitor has been charged in the negative direction. Now it has to discharge this negative charge, that is the charged opposite polarity, and then it will charge to the positive polarity. In the sense, supply voltage is like this, going like this during the positive half cycle. Capacitor will have to discharge and then charge to this value. Okay, so how this curve will go? Will it go like this or will it go like this? That depends upon the value of potentiometer resistance R. If R is less, it will discharge and discharge in the, it means it will quickly, it will discharge the negative charge and charge also positively. So it will go like this. If R is low, it will go like this. Sorry, if R is high, it will become like this. If R is very high, it will discharge like this. If R is further high, it will come like this only. So depending upon R value, you can have the capacitor curve, capacitor voltage curve like this or like this or like this. Now what happens here is, the instant at which the peak value of gate voltage differs or can be varied by the pot resistance. If you decrease the pot resistance, SCR will get gate current, see, at this instant itself. If you increase the resistance, SCR will get peak value of gate current, means maximum gate current. See, gate current is increasing, and after the supply voltage becomes less, this also will becomes less because there is no diode in this path. Hence capacitor will follow supply voltage, but with the lagging effect. You know, capacitor has, sorry, here it is a leading effect. Voltage will be lagging, current will be leading in capacitor. Okay, you know that. So you can vary this charging, discharging and charging operation. Here we call from here to here discharging and from here to here charging. Actually it is, you can say, charging from negative to positive. Anything is okay. Okay, so you can vary this. So what happens is, you can fire the SCR here or here or anywhere. In the sense, the maximum gate current that is applied across SCR can be varied. You can get it here, or if the R value is 0, immediately this will become 0 and you can get gate current here itself. You can charge here itself. If R value is 0, what happens is, even though this has negative charge, as soon as the positive half cycle begins, this will become instantly 0 because this is a very small capacitor. It will discharge very fast and then the capacitor will charge very fast. So you can fire here itself. So you can control the firing instant or firing angle from 0 to 180 degrees. Practically it will be around 5 degrees here. You cannot control from 0 to 5 degrees or say 2 degrees. So you can control the firing angle. That is the advantage of RC control, RC firing circuit. But the disadvantage is, it is a little bit costlier than R triggering circuit because here you need more devices. We call here term as firing angle alpha. Alpha is called as firing angle. Here instant or angle both are same. Say we call this as 180 degrees. Since it is 180 degrees, we call this as firing angle. Firing instant or firing angle both are same. Now you know F is equal to 50 hertz for domestic power supply, or say power frequency. Time will be equal to 1 by F will be equal to 20 milliseconds. You can calculate that. So 20 milliseconds, 10 milliseconds, 20, 10 milliseconds, 5 milliseconds. So 90 degrees means 5 milliseconds. You can say it in time or also angle. Both are okay. So firing angle can be varied from 0 to 180 degrees theoretically. Practically say 2 degrees to 178 degrees. Here and here you cannot vary as easily. Control is a little bit difficult. In R triggering, what happens is the supply voltage and the gate voltage are similar. You get peak value of gate current before 90 degree itself. You cannot make the gate current higher after 90 degrees. So what happens is SCR will fire earlier itself, because when you try to fire here, this incident has already come here. So for this gate current, this has already come here. So whenever try here to fire, the SCR will fire earlier itself. So control is possible only here in R triggering. In RC triggering, the waveform of a gate circuit can be like this, or even like this if R is high. So you can control in this way. So other figures are similar. You have here, see, this is the during the previous negative half cycle, capacitor has charged to the negative peak and then retains it as it is. A small leakage current will be there. That is why slight slope here. Then if R is less in the positive half cycle, capacitor will discharge here and reach the minimum value of gate current. VGT is the minimum value of gate current required for SCR to fire. So SCR will conduct here itself. So this will be the load voltage. This is the SCR voltage. So when load is conducting, voltage will go to load. SCR will be 0 voltage. When load is not conducting, SCR will get voltage. Load voltage plus SCR voltage will get supply voltage. This is called as minimum firing angle or low value of R, minimum alpha. Now go to next figure. If R is high, what happens is the capacitor which has charged to the negative peak during the previous half cycle, it will now discharge and charge, means reach the positive peak, positive required gate current VGT, means triggering voltage of gate circuit. Slowly, you see, it will reach there slowly. So the SCR gets the required gate current later, say 170 degrees. So SCR will conduct only for this duration, 170 to 180 say. So load will get only this much voltage, and SCR voltage will be negative full, and in the positive the non-conducting duration voltage. This plus this should be equal to supply voltage. Note that you are going to control only positive half cycle. SCR will not conduct in the negative half cycle. So SCR will get the voltage of negative half cycle fully. Load will not get any negative half cycle. Next is full wave control in RC firing circuit. This is not necessary for your examination. Only thing is, as similar, you have a full wave rectifier kept before the load, so that both the half cycles can be controlled. So we will not take this. Thank you very much.